Ciao. Welcome back if you're returning subscriber. Welcome here if you are new. Thank you for being here. And happy solstice. If you are in the northern hemisphere, then you should be entering your summer solstice. If you are in the southern hemisphere, then you should be entering your winter solstice. So, uh, definitely let me know where in the world you are. Drop it here. So, I live in Bali currently, anyways, and we're technically entering our winter solstice. Um, However, we're only 8 degrees south of the equator, so it's really kind of interesting because I I really feel like, at least here in Bali, not in all of Indonesia, um, I really feel like we experience uh, the seasons very similar to the northern hemisphere. Maybe because we're just on the equator, pretty much, or I'm not really sure. But here we have dry season and wet season. So um, wet season is pretty much what happens in the fall and the winter time. I like it here. Put it here before. This is a good spot. I just like keep the bugs. So anyways, you guys, what is solstice and what does that mean? Um, so supposedly it's the longest day of the year, but I don't actually think that that's fact. I think that the longest day actually occurs a little bit after, like a week. I think that the hottest day occurs later, like a month. Um, and yeah, I think it's not exactly what it says. The important part about solstice is this is a time of year when we're opening up. Look at that at 2:22. We're opening up like very specific uh, portal people energy. So um, yeah, so basically like there's portals opening uh, all around the world. Now is a really great time to be on specific energetic ley lines, ley points, things like this. Um, and really tune into this energy, like really use this time for manifesting things, also like for letting go, also knowledge and healing. Yeah, of course. This is a really great time to tap in to creativity and to what feels good, but also to pay very close attention to what doesn't feel good and kind of, more fully tap into that energy. Um, so, yeah, it's really important that we're not just very one sided on things, but that we're also learning to like let go. So, Gemini is very about communication, 333. And having an understanding or manifesting things, like communicating what um, their needs, their wants, their desires, or things are. Also for like community, for political, for all these different factors. And so, what is the important information that we need to know about this? And what it really is there's a lot of big shifts happening. And this is basically setting the tune for the next 6 months. So it's not just about it being the longest day or the hottest day or whatever. It's more about what does your next 6 months look like? What does your next 6 months feel like? And are you able to kind of let go of the things that aren't feeling so good, that aren't making you feel so good, that aren't in this movement of goodness, and just kind of like letting go. Also, like, do like trust fall a little bit? I don't know how else to say it, but like, yeah, like surrender and let go. Yeah, trust fall. Also, like, speak your truth. Like if there's somebody you wanted to say something to, if there's something that you needed to say, or you feel you need to get off your chest, like now is a really great time. I know me personally, there's been a lot of people that I can tell want to like talk or communicate. However, I don't know exactly what to say or what that feels like. And when I know my truth, I can very well speak it. I don't always only speak my truth, but the majority of the time, yes, I'm speaking my truth. And nobody ever has to worry about if I'm pretending or not, because I let everybody know exactly how I feel about exactly what I feel about it. And yeah, I mean, this is a huge thing, right? Speaking our truth, being honest, and that's a lot of what the Gemini energy is. And yeah, let me be the first to say, enter Cancer season. So all the feels coming up, coming in, getting stirred up, getting stirred in. I'm going to try to lift this a bit more so you guys can see the sun. Uh, my friend was like, wait, you need more light. We need to see your face. But um, really, if you want to see my face, give me a call. No, I seriously though, I'm here for you to hear my voice, for me to speak the truth that needs to come through for the collective. And also remember that the steps and things that we take at this time, especially during the solstice with this really intense portal energy, is really so much about how we are shifting, like authority, structure, like things. Do you know how we speak, how we receive, all of these things on a larger scale? So, like, what is the collective conscious? Like, what are you doing with the collective consciousness? And what conscious decisions are you making, uh, in regards to this? So, I think that that's really important. It's not just about what decisions we make, because whoa, the decisions that we are making now are literally how we are setting the tone for the entire collective. So it's super important, to really tune into that and really just, now is a great time for some like inner work, some introspective, kind of like renegotiate with yourself, like what does feel good, what doesn't feel good, like what you are willing to entertain, like what boundaries, what structures, what did you enforce, what did you not enforce, and like those things can change. The biggest thing about the solstices is it's a change of season, a change of time, a change for reason. It doesn't always have to rhyme. And this is the real energy of what's going on. Is it's like, what are we really calling in? These people, there's like not even a road here. It doesn't go anywhere. And sometimes they love to do this when I'm on video. Anyways, the point is, you guys, use this really intense portal time, really reset your standards. And this may mean that you're changing, the structures of relationships, of people, of family, of friends, of places, of living situations, everything. Maybe what you're eating is changing, like everything. We're re-evaluating, restructuring these things as we've known them to be, just existing in this state of just how we know them. So Anybody out there have any questions? Make sure to drop them in the comments, and that way we can get them answered. I know this is like a peculiar time as to when I normally do it, so I don't have as many of my West Coast people on. However, this is like the time, sunset, solstice, it just kind of makes sense. Um, the sunset shuffle. Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's figure out what some messages for the collective are regarding this. There's a lot of big changes and a lot of things have happened. We're halfway through the year. We're coming to the second half of the year. I'm officially 3 months deep into my healing journey after being hit. And yeah, I'm feeling all the feels. I'm really looking at 1111. And I'm really like healing at, what did my friend tell me? Like, not human healing rates. And, that's really what it's about is sometimes we don't have to have reason or rhyme how things are or aren't happening or playing out, but we have to just believe in it. Like really in that inner being. I'm even starting to see without procedures and stuff like this, just people like sending me good vibes and hoping that I get the help that I need, and like putting a little bit and putting this energy out. It really is like basically what it does is every time somebody sends me love or energy or money or whatever it is, if they show up to help me clean or cook or just call and talk and hold space for me, um, like I'm taking this energy. I can take this energy literally and transmute it, and I'm transmuting it. And I put my hand on my face and I put the energy and I put it here onto my leg and onto my hip, and like my bones are like shifting back into place. Like my eye is opening up more. I can see. Well, maybe you can't see, but oh no, oh no. But my eyelid, my right eyelid, before it was really sitting on top, and now it's actually beginning to like almost come into play, having more movement with this eyebrow. Now remember, the whole right side of my face is still completely numb, but I work on it every day is the point. I put energy to it every day, like where it's sticking out. My face is broken in multiple places, and my whole cheek completely shattered. So it's a thing. Okay, 1333. And I've been manifesting, actively manifesting it, healing it, going back, even my body. I went from being very skinny. I mean, I'm still uh kind of a weakling and a bit skinny. Um, but I'm gaining back my body, my face, my facial structure, my body shape, everything is coming back to its form, because this is the way that I'm seeing it, and what was really interesting is as I was like really focusing on my eye and my eye being closed, as I started to look back at pictures, I started to notice like every picture started to be like this one was kind of closed. And I was like, that's not how my face was. But I realized that my perception was so strong and my energy was so strong on how I was seeing this that I was literally beginning to see it like this prior to it ever being like this. So I just want to say, you guys, be very mindful about what your projections are, because we don't want to be projecting things that don't feel good, that don't look good, that aren't in alignment with us. Like it's not where we want to be. So let's get down with the get down. Let's get some keepers of the light. Mary Magdalene, teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow your inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So yeah, this time, especially right now, is such a big time for teacher creativity, all of these things coming into play. I'm going to put Mary here. See if I can move it back. There we go. And I want you to catch the sun, but also everything. The divine director, intervention, purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. So, yeah, there is divine intervention at play, and a lot of karmic cycles could be coming to an end. And Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further your progress. So, things that are sparking your interest, right? Things that you may have learned a bit about. Let's see if I can get you closer. Things that you may have learned a bit about, like I think it's time to go a little bit deeper, things that are sparking interest, like I'm really going super deep. I'm wanting to go more deep, but I'm feeling really called to these like new but older forms of healing modalities. Like a lot of it was, the somatic body work and the way we're storing so much trauma in our bodies. Crazy. And I'm just like, wow, I really need to fully tap into this as much as possible, because I want to really help heal people like this. And yeah, let me just take this moment to share with you guys something so beautiful, which is, at the end of every day, every week, even at the beginning of every day, it's okay. Like, take a moment, take 3 breaths, in, out, out, and out. And on your 3rd exhale, I want you to take just a moment to check in with yourself, right? And I know people are like, check in with yourself, but like, what does that mean? So take a minute. If you have to, like, place your hand on your heart, check on yourself and say, listen, self, I'm taking a moment to check in with you, with your body. Are you doing okay? Is there any stress or trauma or frustration that's still kind of lingering from today, from yesterday, from this week? And ask, is there any still stuck, lingering? If you feel a sense of yes, but you don't know where, then turn around and take a moment and say, can you show me or let me feel where, please? And take another breath and another moment. And what will happen is you'll be led to the place, whether that's your head or your solar plexus, whether it's a joint or something, Because what happens is our body stores so much trauma from things. And if we don't take a moment to check in with ourselves and then say, okay, like maybe it's in our heart, my heart is aching a lot lately. And I'm going to say thank you for bringing awareness to this space. And say, it's okay for you to leave. I'm going to ask that you leave. And I'm going to go ahead and remove you so you're no longer lingering or attached to me. And so it is. And just kind of like, if you want to feel like you're combing it or pulling it or brushing it off, do you know? Um, and just that checking in, just that, is there trauma still connected? Is there something? Look at this. It's red today, right? There is, if there's anything still connected that's triggering, whether it was a food, whether it was a word, whether it was a place, whether it was a situation, and figure out where that is in the body and help it, allow it the freedom to move through and to not stay stuck. And visualize it, sending light, love, energy there, and it going away, being pulled away. And that's just like the really, it's not even somatic body work, but it is. Do you know? It's like, let's check in with our body, let's check in with ourselves and see exactly where the imbalance is. And if you still feel the imbalance, then ask, like, what can I do? Can you show me? What can I eat? What can I do? Sometimes we need to rest. Sometimes we need to speak our truth. Sometimes we need to remove ourselves or come together with people. So there's a lot of 22s that I keep saying. And the whole remove yourself was a 2222. So I think a lot of you guys will be removing yourself from different family relationships. I think a lot of karmic relationships that we've just been complacent with will be ending. It's like, why are you in alignment with this person, with what's going on, or are you just being complacent? Are you just having complacency in the space that you're in? And this is really what the solstice energy is asking us to kind of like tune in with, is this in alignment? Are you doing it because it's a creature comfort? Because expansion, life begins outside of our comfort zone. It begins when we can expand. Do you know, when we can welcome in the new, the experience, the knowledge. And that, my friends, is what we are being asked to do. So um I saw it was like somebody wanted to ask a question, but you didn't. So I'm gonna pull some cards. The collectives. It sounds like someone up the way is getting really loud, so I want to make sure we get this in. Let's see. One of my very favorite decks. Let's go with that one. Let's go with I have to move my chair. Wow, maybe I cannot get it. Hold on. Goodness, you guys. This deck really wants to come out. It's going to give me such a hard time. Okay. Interesting. So I'm just gonna pull out. Just gonna pull out the cards that are on this side of the drawer and see what happens here. And we're gonna have this one. No? Maybe. Okay. We'll figure it out, won't we? Let's make it easier. Come on. What's going on here, man? Maybe they got too straight. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna put this down. Can't do it. Guys. Wow. Okay. So, and we're gonna go with, I think, this oracle this time. So I'm gonna put it here. Put these ones here, also over here. Beautiful. So let's start with this deck, guys, shall we? Goddess deck, messages for the collective regarding this solstice. And anybody that has any questions, please put your questions in the comment box, because when I'm done doing this read, I'm answering questions and then I'm going to go and eat. My food is getting cold over there. Venus, love, you guys. 6, this is the lovers. So Venus and Leo are doing a nice dance. So I think for a lot of you guys, there will be love that is coming in, or you guys will finally be ready to receive or step into that space of being open to receive this love. Let's go. Prince of Swords. So, yeah, somebody really wants to rush in. Someone wants to take immediate action, and just make sure you don't get too wordy, too mouthy with that action. Prince of Cups can sometimes be a little, that's interesting, Prince of Cups. Oh. You guys. The Prince of Swords can tend to be a little aggressive. No. The Prince of Cups, of course, is, they really want to offer this. Wow, you guys. The Prince of Staffs. So, somebody wants to come in, somebody wants to bring love or express their love. This is 100% what's going on. Wow, we have 3 princes up here. So you guys could also, some of you guys could have multiple options. Now remember, it doesn't have to be a man or a woman specifically, but yeah. The Queen of Staffs. Now, since she's looking this way and they're all looking this way at Venus, I would say that it's going to take, these are all princes trying to meet this queen, this Venus figure. And in order for that to really happen, they're going to have to have something more to offer. Now, being an offering from all 3 of them, someone is saying the words and the action is meeting their words. Someone is offering this cup of love and, being very passionate about it, but not letting the passion just be what leads it, and not letting it be just a quick in and out. All puns intended. She's just like, oh, I'd really, really like this passion to grow. Like the look on her face is like, yes. Like, I'm really seeking this true passion, this true connection, not something temporary. So let's see. More cards. The star. Inanna. So you guys, Aquarian energy. This is like wish fulfillment. Also moving forward. Also, I'm getting heavy Cancerian energy too. This kind of reminds me a little bit of the Chariot vibes with the moon and everything like that. So maybe the Queen is dreaming of her wish. Her wish is to have this wish fulfillment, this passion. And remember, the Queen doesn't have to be the Queen. It's just the energy. Remember, gender is fluid in tarot. It is not linear. It is not male or female. It is just the energy. We possess both masculine and feminine energies. So let's see. And what comes after the wish? What is the wish? What is the wish? Well, the wish is that somebody wishes that they could go to somebody, or that somebody will come to them. Somebody wishes that they could move or change where they are, maybe their life, maybe their location. Again, at 3:22. And like, there's a lot of contemplation happening. Do you know? There is a lot of thought that is happening around this. And the thing is like, the most important thing, you guys, is to heart over head. Do you know why they say to bow? To bow in reverence is so your head is below your heart. That way it's not the one making the decision. It is. Little information for you there. So anyways, Ace of Pentacles. Could be waiting for some money or an opportunity or something to come in. This could also be coming in. What is all of this? Okay, yeah, some of you guys. Wow. Tradition. Which is interesting because this is 5, but I really feel Emperor vibes from this. And then fertility, which is Empress vibes. Okay, so the wish is for tradition and fertility. So yeah, some of you guys are really waiting or wanting to create a new family. You just have to move out of the temptation and take action towards what you want. Yeah, move out of the devil energy. Out of the Capricornic energy, guys. And I know that it's hard with Saturn and all these planets retrograding. But yeah, love will win. Um, Maybe several small gestures will lead to a larger gesture, or will spark some passion within the queen that can make her revisit what her wish or her dream is. Also, like for the collective, like revisit what your wishes and your dreams are. Do you know? Are you certain of them? Because the more certain you are of them, the easier and quicker they can manifest and come through. And that's what this energy is all about right now. Heavy manifestation, manifestation. Man, I'm facing. So like, yeah. So a heavy like, man, I'm facing it energy. Do you know? Like you gotta face the music. Speak your truth. Say whatever you gotta say. Whoa. Don't be so stiff about it. Crack a couple jokes. Make it lighthearted, you guys. I cannot make this shit. The Venus card. This is the Lovers again. So the Summer of Love. Oh my God. And the Prince of Pentacles. So we have now all four of the knights or the princes, whatever. And strength in making the decision. Interesting. So the Knight of Pentacles has taken a long time. So this is somebody that it has been taking a very long time to make this decision. And it's taken a lot of strength. It's taken a lot of courage. I think it will happen. Something really powerful is going to manifest. We are in June. We are in the 6th month of the year. Wow. We're in the 6th month of the year. 6 of Pentacles, time to receive what we give. And the Lovers is also 6. So this energy is like this reciprocity. So some of you guys may have been hoping or dreaming for something for quite a long time, knowing that in your heart, in your vision, Queen of Cups. 2, 4, 5. You're really creating this ultimate outcome. The Magician, which is the 10 of Pentacles, which is having this family, this sturdy life, which is having the money, everything that's following it. Yeah, and the love, the passion, and 6 of Cups. So for you guys, a lot of you guys, okay, are really seeking this. Now, in order to seek and find this love that you're seeking, you have to also be in love with yourself, with what you're doing. Are you doing what you're doing to get by? Are you living in survival mode? Because that's the kind of person you're going to attract. That's the kind of energy you're going to attract. Are you living in thrive mode? Are you living in get by mode? Do you know, like, what are the types of people and things and situations that, you want to attract and see and vibe on? What are you calling in? What are you manifesting as this new offering, this new pentacle, this new thing? Because our thoughts are becoming very tangible in this manner, and it's really important that we're very aware of them and how they affect everything. So let's the sun has gone down. Maybe it was a little bit longer today. I don't know. It's pretty much the same. Whoop. Serendipity. Some of you guys are about to get lucky. I'm up all night to have fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. Messages for the collective. So your luck is about to change. You're about to complete the part of the cycle or the phase where you're feeling abandoned or left out or orphaned, and you're about to, that's changing. Look at that 5 energy. And you're about to really call in the people, the things, the situation that you really want and need in your life. Yeah. You're going to call in the people that are ready to co-create with you and really go the distance. When I see this cheetah, I see, you know, the distance, the wisdom, do you know? It's like I can run as fast as I want, but like, what is the, do you know, like, see the owl? It's like, what is the wisdom? What is the information? Do you know, before I jump to conclusions, before I run, what do I need to do? Any questions, make sure to put them in here, because when I'm done pulling cards, I'm answering questions if there is any. Observer. So we are changing the mindset, you know, from being like, all this stuff is happening to me or for me or with me or whatever, to just observing what's going on, what's happening, you know. Observe and look at this new moon energy. 13. So we have 4, 4, 4, 5. So 9, 5, 4. This is 13, which again is 4. So forward movement after change, after the completion of a cycle, then there's going to be change, and then there is forward movement again. Don't worry. Any more messages for the collective, please and thank you. That one almost jumped ship really far. Fork in the road. Again, 13. So 4. So that's 4 fours, 3 fours. So we've reached a point where we're like, what do we want? Where do we want to go? What do we want to believe? What path lies ahead for us? And are we, again, using this to our advantage? Or are we staying comfortable in situations because it's easier? Life begins outside your comfort zone. It's what the solstice is about. Seasons change. Yes. Yes. Now remember, all that glitters is not gold. So do not be fooled by what seems to be, oh, this is, I'm doing this because I'm going to make a lot of money, like, what are you focusing on? What is the reason that you're doing something? Is it bringing you joy? Or are you focused on it because of the money? Because everything that is money, rich, shiny, all these things is still masking, do you know? And what the energy is about, especially a Gemini energy is really bringing up all these things, all these trigger points. It's like, hello, are you going to deal with this? Are you going to do your shadow work? Or are you going to keep pretending like it's not there because you need to? And from doing that, that's the energy of 7. So luck. So we have 9, a completion, 5, orphan, change, co-create, 4, forward movement, observer, which is 13, coming down to a 4, fork in the road, which is 13, coming down to a 4, forward movement. We're at 44, 30. And then we have all the glitters is 7. Okay. And then we have soulmates, you guys. 41. So the energy of 5. So this is going to change. So yeah, like a lot of the cycles, a lot of the people, like I said, the people, the relationships, the families, things like this that we thought we're so set in stone with, in fact, is not how it's going down. It's not how it's going down at all. So just know that everybody, like, we have multiple soulmates in this lifetime, and soulmates come through and they teach us a lesson, and they teach us who we are and how to love better, how to live better, how to be more passionate, like to find something really in the depths of our soul about who we are. And that's what it is like they made this contractual agreement, their soul with your soul, to help awaken, to remind us, to remind our souls, our being, of this information. Stay poised. And this is the energy of 48, which is 12, which is 3. So stay poised. Remember that as you are manifesting, okay, and the singing bowls got louder, as you are manifesting things, to stay focused on the things that you want to bring in, and not the things that are not happy, that are uncomfortable. Because whatever you're giving energy to is what the universe keeps giving you energy to. Yes, your thoughts are very powerful, so make sure what you're thinking about. Look at that, 44. So, I'm going to do one more. Last card, please and thank you. If anybody really has a question, meow would be the time. To be fair, 38, I'm sorry. Here's the owl on the top. So we have the scales, we have Libra energy, okay? So some of you guys could be dealing with some type of legal matters or legal situation. It's going to balance itself out as long as you are using your wisdom and your proper train of thought. And this would be energy of 11. So 2. So it could be having to deal with partnership. So let's be fair. Let's, if we're ending things or whatever, let's go out on a fair note. Let's not be unfair. Let's be equitable. Let's be reciprocal. And that's really like so much of what the energy is going on now, is like reciprocity, you guys. It's so big. It's such a loud, screaming energy in the collective. It's like, it doesn't have to be tit for tat. It's not like I give you $1, you give me $1. It's like, for instance, I give you this beautiful read, this information. You give me a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe. You drop a comment, and you give the other people watching the video this energetic exchange of, oh, I felt that. Oh, that's what this energy is. Oh, yeah, I'm totally feeling this coming in, or whatever. Because what it does is it's creating this flow. Yeah. And so everything we do, everything we think, everything we put out there, everything we touch, this ripple effect. So you just need to remember that. And it sounds like someone is here. So as always, infinite blessings, love and light. Ciao for meow. All my information is in the information box below. Hello?